Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iqbal Masturi, and today I'm going to talk about zakat and the issue and the challenges that they are facing. So basically, zakat is the purification of wealth. Zakat can be divided into two: zakat mal and zakat fitrah. Zakat mal, or as known as zakat on wealth, it is zakat that need to be paid in terms of income or saving and etc. While zakat fitrah is zakat that need to be paid in the Ramadan until before first shower ended, until the morning of the first shower ended. Uh, so as we know, zakat is the one of the pillars of the Islam, where it is after fasting, and every Muslim need to pay zakat because it is obligated to them. And the popular verse from Quran, uh, wa aqimus salah wa atu zakah, it means that perform prayer and pay zakat. So it shows how important to every Muslim to pay and fulfill the requirement of that. And the thing is, if uh, everyone pay it, but why there's still an issue where there's some recipient that did not receive the zakat? The revenue of zakat in our country is increasing year by year, but the recipients still did not. Some of the recipients still did not receive it yet. I think the most challenges, issues, or the biggest problem is the administration of the zakat institution itself. Uh, Most of them work really well, but the recipient, this 8 recipient, which is the first one, is fakir, miskin, Allah, those who are in debt, and the rest. Those those are, they are deserved to get zakat, but the process that make all of them are really hard to approach zakat. So the administration of the zakat need to be more approachable, and they need to serve well, where they can go directly to the recipient and give the form, because some of the recipient really hard to, they 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 cannot adapt to the current system, which is online system, like nowadays. And I think they can give the form to directly to the recipient, and the recipient can fill in the recipient, so that they feel so easy to get the help from zakat institution. And the hot issues nowadays are regarding LGBT. Not all LGBT uh, are deserved to get zakat. Those who want to change their life, who want to move from the bad past to the new story of their life, those are the one who deserve to get zakat. And we need to know LGBT is under uh, a recall, which is those who want to free themselves. And community needs to know that zakat is not supporting LGBT. Zakat is helping those, some of those who want to change their life. It is not for the sake of the community itself. It is for individually. It is not for the group. It's not for the organization that run of the business or LGBT, for example. It is individual. They want to seek for help. They want a psychology advice and else, but they did not have any places to go. Sometimes they feel so ashamed, they feel so embarrassed about themselves, and they do not know how to change their life. So zakat is here to help them to be more to be a person that is acceptable in our religion, in our country, in our community. So another challenges is, I think, the integrity in the zakat institution itself, where they need to be more disclosed about how they how they distribute the revenue, how they distribute the zakat, so people know more clear where does the revenue all uh, comes from and where they goes to. uh, for example uh, for example, they can advertise their venue, and they can uh, go to this one area that was reported by people that have many fuqara and masakin, and zakat can go there and can advertise, can promote the awareness to the people to help, and this is will be more disclosed about them, and people will know that zakat are doing their works well, and zakat will be more acceptable, and be more people will believe to zakat, and they will pay zakat. Some of the another issues is uh, people tend to be scared of not paying tax rather than not paying zakat, because there is no enforcement of law. If they did not pay zakat, there's enforcement on law. If they do not pay a tax, they could get a fine, or they can be in imprisonment. And then for the people concerned also on paying zakat, on paying tax, because uh, they 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 did not know that zakat, if you pay zakat, sometimes you do not have to pay tax, but if you pay tax, you still need to pay the zakat. You pay zakat, you can get tax relief or tax rebate, so that your total to be taxable is decreased. But especially for zakat fitrah, you need to pay 7 ringgit per head of the family. But if you still think that tax is more important than zakat, as a Muslim, you need to change that views or opinions, because it is already stated in the Quran about how important and how zakat can change the recipient and the giver of the zakat itself. So I think we all must have this clear opinion or perspective about zakat, and this challenge can be overcome if we know how important it is. So thank you.